Hi students, my name is Stephanie Shane. I'm the founder of Pass the OT, and I'm going to help you get every question right with 6 simple steps. Simply fill in the blanks or write it down on your whiteboard and remember the mnemonic. Read with diligence and patience before answering. Step 1, R. Read the question carefully. Barbara, a high school English teacher, is an inpatient in a regional county hospital. She has recently been diagnosed with schizophrenia, with symptoms triggered by stress, followed by a remission stage. Her illness has interfered with work tasks, but she would like to return on a part-time basis. Hallucinatory symptoms have been stabilized with antipsychotic medications. However, she displays deficits in short-term memory and attention. What compensatory strategies would be most beneficial in ensuring the patient will be able to return to teaching? So now we are at step 2. Where is the question at in the OT process? Intervention. Step 3, disease or diagnosis. What is the patient's disease or diagnosis? Is the disease progressive or non-progressive? The disease is schizophrenia. This is a chronic psychological disorder which requires lifelong treatment. Symptoms can vary in type and severity, with periods of exacerbation of symptoms and periods of remission of symptoms. Some symptoms may always be present. Step 4, P, problem. What is the patient's problem? What is the patient's level of performance or function? What symptoms are they experiencing, and what are their goals? Well, her illness has interfered with her work. Goal is to return to teaching on a part-time basis. Currently, the main problems are short-term memory and attention. Step 5, B. What is in bold or caps, for example, next? What is the question specifically asking? If no bold or caps, what would you highlight as being essential to answering the question? What compensatory strategies would be most beneficial in helping Barbara to return to teaching? So now we are at step 6, which is to look at the answer choices. So we want to make sure our answers are addressing the problem, question, and goals. So is the answer ethical, safe, patient-centered, occupation-based, and purposeful? So here are the answer choices. A, use of a calendar notebook listing scripts for tasks and a wristwatch with an audible hourly tone. B, modify her environment to include placing frequently used items in designated areas and use of headphones with soft instrumental music. C, weekly social problem-solving groups and intensive drill and practice sessions. D, store destinations visited often on a phone app and make aisle-by-aisle grocery lists. Well, we want to really dissect each one. So we know that B is not correct because modifying the environment would assist in recalling the location of lost objects, but following a script would fill in memory gaps for performing tasks when the patient is unable to recall but has some general idea. The headphones would assist in focus and attention as long as hallucinatory symptoms are stabilized. C is not correct because it involves a cognitive remediation approach, not a compensatory approach. And D is not correct because this activity focuses on visual, spatial, and wayfinding skills. Therefore, A is the correct answer. Use of a calendar notebook listing scripts for tasks and a wristwatch with an audible hourly tone. An external memory aid requiring the use of scripts would be more relative to the person's interest, which is writing, and a cue with audible feedback would increase self-awareness of the passing of time. I hope this question breakdown was helpful for you today. We have more question breakdowns available at passtheot.com, and we have many excellent tutors available to help you dissect questions so you can get more questions right. Have a great day. Good luck with your studying.